Hey everybody, my name is Sin, and this is Too Many Games, the series that I made up just for an excuse to play the ridiculous amount of games I have in my various game libraries. I hope to showcase and just have a little look, basically for my own benefit, just to see all these games I've been curious about all this time, and give it a little snippet and just kind of get our first impressions. Sometimes it might be something I've played before, we'll see. And this is Arboria, a game developed and released in 2021 by Dreamplant, a small Polish indie development team. I don't think they've done anything else from what I've seen. It's a action RPG roguelite set in a kind of, well, it's based around trolls. There's a lot of Nordish stuff going on, a lot of Nordish names, but they've gone for the same trope as WoW, where you're going to get a lot of Jamaican sounding trolls. I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but anyway, I played a little bit yesterday, but we're going to start a new one just because it's a lot easier to introduce stuff bit by bit if the game does it for me, basically. Yeah, so basically a lot of plant stuff going on. Everything's based around the tree. Anybody who knows Norse legends kind of knows the kind of general, oh god, Yggdrasil, I believe, pronounced.
In the beginning, there was the God, but the world he walked was barren. So God planted his finger in the ground. This is how Ygir, the father tree, was born. Ygir gave birth to his fruits. Us, the brave Jotun tribe. We lived safely under his arms until he fell ill. Something is tainting his roots. Something is killing our tribe. Our father is dying. If he doesn't recover, we will face doom.
What rubbish! You know what I think about your so-called gods? That's what I think.
That's blasphemy. You will regret this, Rakar.
Oh, and that is what I think about all of you.
No!
I'm tired of living among fools.
These almighty gods, he has to be stopped. Father Tree, we need a new Jotun warrior. Come with me, son. There is no time to explain. Rata, go with him. You two have to get that heretic. Welcome to Arboria, Chosen One.
So, before I continue, when I first watched that opening cutscene, I was concerned. When he started peeing and stuff, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those games with a lot of potty humor and stuff like that, and kind of... But honestly, that's pretty much the only thing that happens. The rest of it's pretty bog standard. The story is interesting, you'll see as we go on. It does actually hook you in. And the art style, at first I didn't like it. I thought it was a bit weird. It's really colourful, almost a bit too much. But I started to grow. I thought all the trolls looked super ugly, but I actually started to get into it after a few characters I had yesterday.
Hey, stand up, Jotun. We've got a quest to do.
Oh, go back's head.
That was a long fall. Can you walk?
I was immediately concerned about this character, that she was going to become one of those classic, really annoying fairies, basically. The classic Link situation, but it hasn't reached that level yet, at least.
All right, let us go forth. We have no time to waste. We have to find Rhaegar.
So yeah, visually...
Is Rhaegar.
Rhaegar was a good troll. He researched ancient artifacts, well, until he went mad and ran away.
Visually, it just feels like there's a lot going on at any one time, I think. I don't know. It's not bad. Like, not too bad looking or anything, but... I don't know, it just... Alright, so this is our first collectible. Lots of lore and blueprints and stuff to get our weapons. I didn't actually find this one this early. I didn't realise there was one in the very first room. Basically, we're going to get blueprints for different weapons. At the start of the game, we only start with 2. And that's 1 of 3 for the lance. The glowing red stuff indicates that it's destructible. Of course, I don't have a weapon, so I can't destroy it.
Ruined armory. I wonder what happened here. Ha! We're lucky. Look what we found. It's an axe symbiote. Come on, merge with it.
So, the weapons that we get, this is quite an interesting premise. Basically, I mean, it's no different than picking up a weapon really, but I do like the whole premise of we're merging and biologically, like, mutating. Every single weapon has its own thing, so the axe gets faster the more that you hit, stacks 4 times. And you can do a charge.
That's right. Down here, you never know when you're gonna need it.
Like, I do love the detail on that. Like, you can clearly see the bone and everything in the arm. It's quite a nice detail. I do have a problem with the lock-on system. If you just try to attack without, it feels really floaty. Like, lock-on almost feels a necessity. But there's problems with the lock-on when you're facing multiple foes. It's very hard to keep an eye on enemies behind you and stuff. Staying locked on doesn't feel optimal.
Barricaded passage. I wonder who... Ha! The gods favor us. It is a leftover armor. It still contains the soul of the Jotun who died wearing it.
Armor, very Souls-like. Light, medium, heavy, affects your roll speed and your regeneration and all that. If you've played a Souls game, you'll kind of know what you're doing.
You look great in it. I hope it will bring you more luck than the previous owner. Careful. There are traps in front of us. It will be bad if you get caught by them. Try to avoid them.
I know this is the first tutorial trap, but yesterday I nearly got smashed by that, because you get immediately red herringed by this thing and you think, oh, I'm not going to be stupid enough to stand in that, and then that blade nearly took my head off.
Quickly, you need to move if you want to free yourself. Look! There is a healing bongo. We should take it. Smoking it will heal your wounds.
Yes, we smoke the bongo to heal our wounds. Something that I forgot in my first run, I got killed quite early on in my first run, and then remembered in the next run that I actually had the ability to heal. These can be pushed around, and if you hit them, they're a nice little bomb. Took me a while to realize
those
that.
blue crystals? It is crystallized very. We should gather some.
Okay, so this is one of our types of currency.
Fire is still smoking. Rhaegar must be close. Be careful.
Also took me a while to realise that it did show the blue crystals on the mini-map. At first I thought you just had to keep your eyes out, looking all the time.
Look, that's Rhaegar. He's dead. Well, that's what happens when you don't obey the gods.
Whoa.
No. Yikes.
Obviously they're trying to hide whatever happens here, but it's so bizarre to me that neither character acknowledges or talks about what just happened there. It's just like, yep, okay. You put a hat on. Something happened.
Something is not right in here. Watch out. Bugs are attacking. Fight them.
So, very Souls-like combat. Attacks are generally well telegraphed. There are a few...
I'm glad you killed them. These bugs. They must be the reason why the village is abandoned.
There are definitely a few attacks, or I haven't seen a great deal of enemies in the beginning. I've only fought about 3 or 4 different kinds, but every now and then they'll just do this attack that is very quick, and I don't understand how you're supposed to know how to dodge it.
Sanctuary of the gods. The offerings were kept in here. Maybe something is left. It might come in handy. Look, there's a chest. Let's open it.
I love so much these bats. They look like 2D paper things. It's adorable. Alright, so this is our first alternate weapon. Mutations are the main source of elemental damage, but their usage drains mana, which can be regained by attacking enemies. And like I said, mana regeneration is going to be affected by your armor and the stats of your troll. It always tells you later on that you're going to get a merchant that deals with these things, but you're actually not going to be seeing the merchants for quite a few playthroughs.
And here it is. A shockwave mutation. Take it. There's no point leaving it here.
Whoa. Ooh. Power for go back.
I think it wasn't until my 3rd playthrough last night that I unlocked the first merchant, which is for just the basic mutations. It's our 2nd lance. 2 out of 3.
Try to use your new mutation to clear the passage. Oh, my ears are ringing.
Despite using mana to cast those attacks, I don't find the shockwave terribly effective damage-wise. It doesn't seem worth the amount of mana that it uses, but I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be powered up.
Bugs again. Maybe you should try to attack them with your new mutation.
To be honest, and to be completely fair, all that stuff I was saying about the combat and playing it, that could be a skill issue. It could be me, to be honest. Now the essences I will combine. Just wanted to read this because I wasn't sure what the advantage of taking instead of combining was. Select and combine, you combine it with your weapon or your armor or your sub-weapon, and it basically gives it the element like you kind of expect. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'll put it on my axe. Make it an ice axe. Though, it's funny, ice seems to be the most common one in the beginning, but all of the enemies are ice. So it's not ideal. So in fact, yeah, I'll put it on my armor. Oh, I can't. Because I don't have the full blueprint. Okay. I've had a lightning one as well.
Look! It is the root of Father Tree. It is sick. We have to heal it. Healing roots will help us to rebuild structures in our village.
Yeah, so basically the more of these that you find during your various runs, that's what's kind of give your access to more merchants and whatnot in your village.
Leave it to me. Just keep me safe.
There you go, it's made a liar out of me. It's giving me some green enemies. Might just be for the tutorial area, because I'm sure the other runs I did, everything was ice at the beginning.
There's the lock to the lower level. We can't go there. We have to take Rhaegar's hat back to the shaman.
No.
I assume the story is the hat possesses whoever it wears. Whether that's Rhaegar in the helmet or he was possessed by someone else in the first place. So it's got a good little story hook in it. And they keep alluding to some secret. There is one troll that has reached the bottom before, apparently. So it's got that good drive to make you try and keep going to the bottom. This seemed bugged out when I played it yesterday. I had a few bugs. It's definitely an indie game.
Rata, you're back. Good. Did you find Vile Rhaegar?
Yes, but Gabak, he attacked me and he got away.
What? How would that happen? First Rhaegar went mad, and now Gobok? What happens with these trolls?
I know, it might sound stupid, but I think it's because that weird hat Rhaegar has found. Gabak was fine until he put it on his head.
It might be a cursed hat. Yes. For the love of gods, we have to stop this thing from corrupting mind of trolls. Father Tree will create new Jotun warriors. As many as is needed to find and wipe this curse out of our world. Oh, Father Tree, give us new Jotun warrior. The one who will go down the dreadful Dorna, fight horrific creatures of underworld, collect the divine very, heal your venerable roots, and find unholy heart of madness.
Alrighty, so when we make our new boys, we've got quite a few options. They each have a statistic that they're strong in. So this guy's got his focus going strong, this guy's a toughness guy, this guy's a strength guy. You've also got elemental defenses to think of. It's pretty full on. They've all got their own traits and a weapon proficiency. That's basically what I was picking based off yesterday. I thought, oh yeah, 15% damage with axes, sure. Obviously different armors to consider as well. Yeah, I reckon I'm liking, where was that guy? 50, yeah, we'll go with this guy. Oh, and I had this bug yesterday as well, where you spawn and you're stuck running right. You can just exit and go back in. That fixes it. Very strange. The other bug I was talking about before in that cutscene, where she's flying, and you can see through her perspective, there was this massive, like, what looked like a bone. There was just a bone taking up the whole screen in her eyeball. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, and now we don't have any words. Yeah, definitely a few indie bugs. I guess it's just a thing that happens. At least I think that part was voiced before. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just imagining it. So that allows us to change the name of our Jotun. And this is basically what we're going to want to save our currency for. Plenty of stuff. The usual roguelite affair. Alright, let's now, before we jump down, you've got a Monster Hunter-esque buff eating.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, kind of a buff that'll last 600 seconds. I usually go for the one that just gives me straight up damage boost. And everyone is accompanied by a story.
The Jotuns try to get through the floors of Durnar as fast as they can. They heal some roots, collect some berry, kill some enemies, but usually they miss a thing or two. But there once was a Jotun warrior who was a perfectionist. He killed all the enemies and destroyed all of their nests. He opened all the chests and looted everything there was to loot. He checked everywhere, leaving an entire floor empty. But not for long. Durnar is constantly shifting, the layout keeps on changing, and new monsters are born. It's a never-ending cycle.
So, I don't know how many of those stories there are. I only did 2. I don't know if they start to repeat, I guess. Alrighty, so that's about it for now. Nothing else is really unlocked, I do not believe. But it's a pretty big area. I'm not sure how many merchants there's going to be.
Durnar awaits. We are counting on you.
I don't know how many of these scenes there are either. I've seen a few of these. Different little intro sequence for every time you get knocked down. Alright, so now we start getting a little hub before we start. Get our equipment. I don't know what these are yet. I haven't unlocked them. It says gifts. I'm assuming it's based off other stuff that you unlock later on. Did not realise that is a giant face last time. Very disturbing. Wait, I can't talk to you, can I? No. Okay. Alright, this is our first official run of the normal game. I've literally only gotten to about the 2nd floor, I think. Alright. Now, I probably should have pointed this out before, but you might have noticed that there's some weird future technology stuff going on, which is also very intriguing. Another good story pull-in. Bio-heavy leather armor. That sounds pretty good to me. It is heavy though. But it's a huge... Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
Damn, looking fresh.
So yeah, the art style is... I don't know, like I said, I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There was no point to that. I was just demonstrating the fact that, yeah, glowing red things can be destroyed. I don't believe you can get drops from them.
Be
or
careful
anything.
around this trap. I don't want to lose you.
Oh. Ah, yep, so this is your standard roguelite portal. You can go from room to room and go back to rooms that you previously visited, etc. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, I somehow dodged that. These are a little bit obscure. Oh, hello. But these are actually shrines that you can pray to. As far as I know, I've done a few of them and they've always just healed me. Ooh, let's get a dark axe going, that sounds cool. Ooh, pretty. Root trap. Oh wow, I had to buy one of those yesterday. It was a while before I found one. Did not realise that they were limited in number. I got 3 of them down there. I thought they were on cooldown. I wasted all of them in one fight. And I guess we'll put the ice on our... Oh, I can make ice traps. That seems a waste though, because I'm not going to be able to get them back, so I'll go with the fist. Okie dokie. Ooh. And we got another wave survival.
Keep me safe while I heal Father. You can beat them.
Now, I think it was literally the first pill bug I fought that killed me. Quite embarrassing. Put down some root traps, so he rolled straight through it without it taking any damage. I made that look remarkably easy. I mean, to be fair, it was my first game yesterday. I guess it makes sense that I was still getting my eye in regarding the combat. Chest. Now, ooh, a saber. For some reason, you can't scrap anything. I'm assuming that's because you have to unlock the associated merchant or something, but it's quite annoying at the beginning because you get all this stuff. Like I opened a chest up that had 3 things in it. I didn't want any of them, so I just had to like leave them there. Very strange. It is weaker, but it's fast. It's a focus weapon. And I'm also specialised in axes, so I will leave it. don't actually know if there's fall damage. I guess I should test it out. No, I don't want to. I have no reason to. There's not many areas you can fall. This way. Ouch. I think this armor I have is really good because I was getting, like, a hit took a substantial amount of health on the games I was playing yesterday. I never found any heavy armor this good. Also, I have to admit, I don't notice that much difference. I had a heavy character yesterday and a light character. And the light armor, well, the heavy armor doesn't feel like it slows you down that much. The roll steal seems plenty quick. Yeah, these always just give you a little bit of crystal. That did a pretty substantial amount of damage. Okay. Well, these fights can be pretty tough. The ones for the chests. Okay, what have we got? Get rid of all the other boys first. It always feels like when you have these destructible things, it's like, oh, if you destroy all of them, something will happen. Like it will collapse or something. But I don't think there's any environmental stuff like that. Ooh, ice teleport. I'll leave that there. I'll use my traps up in this fight, and then I'll replace it. Ouch.
I believe in you.
Oof. Come over here, friend. Wow, that's not an astounding amount of damage.
You are wounded. Can you go further?
Time to heal.
Easy peasy.
Wait, what do I have to replace? I thought that... Oh, does that replace my... Oh, it's replacing that. I thought it was a 2-slot. Okay. I'm not using the shockwave, so that's all good. What have we got? Oh, Jesus. Another shockwave. Shockwave. Ooh, a scythe. Only 24 damage though. I don't know. It's one of those classic things. I don't know if I compare the 24 damage that my axe does. I don't know if that's taking into account the 15% increase I have? Or is that before or after? Guess it maybe it does because it literally tells you your proficiency level. Seems pretty good. Fast attack speed and fire. And increases the amount. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Let's try it out. Cool. Okay, and I don't think I want the shockwave. You shrink your body, cause an explosion, and then move along. That's pretty good. It's got more utility than the shockwave. Yeah, I'll go with this. Oh, I guess the shrines do just heal you because they're literally a green plus on the symbol on the map. Not going back the same way, am I? I sure am. Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, I am? No, I'm not. Oh, I missed crystals back in that. Oh, I am going back.
Out. A trap!
But yeah, see what I mean about, like, why can't I scrap these? I would really like to scrap them. Yeah, it's quite hard to use those things effectively. Yeah, these guys are ice, so they should be destroyed by my sword. Okay, get our crystals. Got another heal. God, they were quite well hidden. If it wasn't for the mini-map, I would have just saw that as a background decoration. And we're on to the next level. Alright, so the lock rooms have a bunch of stuff. That basically lets you bank your blue stuff, which you can use in shops if you come across them. So I usually choose to bank it, to be honest. The items in the shop. Oh, the items in the shop can be quite good. And I don't know, there's probably other stuff you can use it for. The enhance gives you a one-time little buff for your character. You can improve their strength, toughness, or focus. Yeah, do that first. Enhance. I'm already strength based. Gives you a perk as well. All attacks ignore 15% armor. That's pretty good. Your symbionts deal damage based on your armor type. Not good because I'm heavy. For each enemy killed with a drooch, or while a drooch is active. I don't know what a drooch is. Is that what I had at the beginning? Like the food? I feel like it might be. I'm gonna go with the Hone Blade. I really haven't been keeping my eye
A
out.
log of scholars on Dora from the planet Calathis. I'm researching an alien planet, Arboria. I'm going down the underground tunnels for the first time. My objective is to collect data about indigenous species living here. Some of them might be aggressive, but I have an automatic antimatter disintegrator with me to keep me safe.
Wow. I never found that, so there you go. Some stuff alluding to all the crazy cybernetics around. Cool, okay. So these power the shafts, and the shafts are used to quickly travel to the lower levels. I think it's a shortcut. I think. We shall continue on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to dump my berry. At no point was it ever implied that she was storing the crystals in her, but the more you know. Oh, hey. Ooh. Dark, light, bone armor. That's a little bit... a lot of dark resistance. I don't know, I'm pretty much digging the one I've got. And I haven't seen any dark enemies yet anyway. And this is an ice essence, which... I don't think I have anything to put it on, do I? So let's take it instead. I'm guessing this is going to be the arena. Yeah, I found this yesterday. On the second level. Now, I assume the charge level is how difficult the arena fight's going to be. I did one yesterday, and it cost you. Oh, it cost you. So I can't actually do any of them anyway. But yeah, I did the level 1, and it did not give me the chest. In fact, it gave me no reward at all, so... come back when we got some currency. See what I mean about all the enemies at the beginning being ice? And ice essence seems to be the most common one that you get. Very unusual. I suppose I should try my teleport out, shouldn't I? About what I expected. Oh god, is that a humongous? Oh, it's only +3. Again, that proficiency level. I see what I've gone wrong. So it says it's +3 damage, but I'm actually doing +7. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we'll go with the... back to the axe again. Even though... Ooh, I didn't think of the element. I should have kept the fire, maybe. Ooh, one for our teleport. And let's do the chest. Ooh, I do like the teleport, that's quite cool.
Don't give up.
Whoa, jeez. It's been annoying having her flying around. I do sometimes freak out and think that she's a flying enemy. And like for a split second.
You got hit. Are you alright?
Oh god, I'm not alright. I'm not alright at all. Ooh, that's not even it. Still more. Yeah, I got killed by one of those guys yesterday, so this could be the end of my friend. Definitely, I really struggle with keeping track of all these enemies, especially because a lot of them have long leaping attacks. Like if one of them's out of your vision, you're basically in danger.
You okay?
Fine, it was easy. It's not in danger at any time. Oh no, that's a Drooch. So... Okay, I don't know what they do. I guess I'll give you a little buff. What have we got? Stone Blade. That's not the Saber. Oh, a Fire Axe, yes, for sure. What's this one? I can't see. I don't want to step in the lava. I'll just take that. Shockwave. I'm good. Give me my collectible. Oh no, it's an ice Drooch. What do they do? Ooh. Only lasts for 15 seconds. Does it give you that element maybe? Can I check? Drooch. Drooch. Okay, so that's what's happening to my enemies, maybe. When I attack them multiple times. Okay. Why does the Drooch not show up in my equipment? That's very strange. Okay. We have plenty of currency. This is probably going to kill me, but it's a fitting end. Actually, yeah. I'm going to go full strength or go crazy. Hopefully I will die, and then I can just show you what happens back in the village. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Yep, I'm definitely feeling the death coming on. Glad I got the fire axe. When in doubt, tank the damage. That's what you do in Dark Souls, isn't it? Oh, that's skill. Who needs that? I'm surprised how well this is working out for me. Oh, I'm out of heals. What? Huh? What? Maybe I had a time limit. Maybe that's what happened. Because I still didn't get that chest. Very strange. I'm about 1 or 2 hits away from death without a heal. So, let's keep...
Wait! A trap!
Wait, I picked that Drooch up, but it... Ah? Eh?
pretty badly.
Well aware. God, it'd be really embarrassing if I got killed by a wasp. But it could happen. Oh no, there's a healing shrine. Oh, I'm conflicted. Part of me wants to die so I can show you what happens, but this is a really good run. Oh, there is a person here. Hello. Hello? Oh, it's combat. Yeah, we've got a bit of shock essence.
Hey, dude! Do you know where am I? I was looking for new herbs, but this place does not look like my bog. Could you tell me how to get back to the village?
Sure.
It is up there.
Oh, yeah, right. I remember now. You are a wise troll. Here, take some of my stuff. I have plenty of it in my hut. Let it serve you well.
Grom Dustoned. Very good.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna have to die. I can't keep this going on forever. As much as I'm enjoying this run. But I'm not dying to a wasp.
Leave it to me. Just keep me safe.
Ah, stuff, I will die to a wasp to be quicker. Alright, kill me. I'm sorry. You deserved a better death. Of course it takes them forever to kill me.
I'm
Oh.
gonna borrow this, if that's okay.
Alright, so you get titles based off stuff you did. So because I did the arena, I got something. Got one for completing a chest or root event in under 90 seconds, and dealt a shit ton of damage. And yes, the cause of my death was a wasp, unfortunately. And our poor old head gets put up like a trophy. I do like this system, because basically it displays, I think, the top 5 best runs that you have or something. So you can always, if you have a really good run, even if it's not the one that you win the game at, you can still go back and be like, oh yeah, that guy. I loved Barud, the gladiator. Okay, so this is all our very that we've saved. So the stuff, this is, you gotta balance it. Stuff that you don't want to gift can be used to purchase the upgrades from before. But if you give them enough, or not enough, they'll give you debuffs. Give them an extra, they'll give you buffs. So you can just press 1 to go next threshold. Next threshold, give it all to them or whatever. And some of them can be pretty big. Some of them are just statistics. but it can definitely be... I think in this case I might, because I always just kind of gave it all to them like yesterday because I wanted good runs, but I might actually save it this time. Not sure if I had enough roots to unlock the first merchant yet. So now that we've had other weapons, they start to appear in the proficiency. Unfortunately, I think no matter what, I'm going to be starting with an axe for now. I haven't unlocked the ability to start with anything else, so still going to go with basically the exact same guy, just about. Yep, okay, so we have enough for Tad the Bat, which he increases your symbiote damage and all your stuff to do with symbiotes. And then you've got all the other ones based on defeating bosses and unlocking even more roots. Oh, there's the Stoned Man. Oh, he increases your base health. Alright, so let's get our weapon boy. Not sure where he appears. But yeah, the village definitely gets pretty big. I do like that kind of stuff.
You look like you can handle what's down there. May it serve you long.
Oh, you can literally just go between them. You don't have to walk around. I did not realize that.
I got something perfect for you.
I thought he upgraded stuff, but he seems to just be giving me stuff. I'm not sure. Alright, can afford this one. Third hotbar slot, that could be handy. $4,000. I can get that one. Increases inventory slots by 1. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not doing that 1 by 1. Okay. I'll put the rest in there, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much your basic gameplay loop. I quite like it. It's got enough going on and enough variation. That's the worst part of a roguelike, is if it's just too samey every run. I highly recommend it. Don't see any reason not to. Like I said, it's got a bit of jank here and there, but it's nothing, well, early game, nothing game breaking from what I've seen. I read a few of the reviews. They seem, well, it's very positive on Steam. It's got a few, I did see a few people say that it lacks content, but then a few other people were saying those were from, I must have had like early access or something, I'm not sure, because a lot of people were saying, oh, I added a lot more to the story. Apparently the story wasn't fleshed out or something, but it seems like that's all fixed as far as I know. I don't know, you're still going to enjoy what's here anyway. So yeah, with that, I will conclude. Thank you for watching if you did. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you liked this game rather. Not so much my video, that too, but if you had any experience with this game, tell me. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.